Bloomberg on mute. All right, I'm gonna put this up. Clearly, this is Tech Talk, right? But I'm gonna put this up on YouTube as well. So we are here for crypto TA and for stocks TA. I got a really good perspective on what's going on in Ukraine right now. I've got on Bloomberg. They're basically just waiting for Biden to speak today. Just to let you know. So kind of where we are in the markets very quickly. Dow's up a point, Nasdaq's up 2, really good day, probably one of the best days in the past 2 weeks. And the S&P still has not reattained that 4,500 level. We'd like to see that. We don't have that yet. So there is that. Crypto, Bitcoin's knocking on that 44.5 door. That it's at 44.1, and then Ethereum kind of the same way. There's 32 at 3,200. That is the key level, and then at that point, 36, then 39. Those are the key levels, with the 39 being extremely bullish. But we're at 31.17 right now, and looking good for the week so far. So with that being said, let's load it up here. If you want to see some TA, here's my take right now on Ukraine. So I was at a Twitter Spaces, and there was a guy from Russia who lived there like 20 years ago, and he had a very unique perspective. So what Russia is wanting, which I don't know why the press has not told us this, but what Putin is wanting, he does not want NATO on his borders, right? That's why he took Crimea, right? And he doesn't want Ukraine that has a massive amount of landmass that borders Europe, borders Europe on one side and Russia on the other, a massive amount. He does not want that so close. It's kind of like if people were putting nukes in Cuba. What did the US do? That's right. We were going to invade Cuba until that was all averted in the JFK era. Same thing here. Right. And so he just wants assurances that, look, we're not going to put nukes, and basically there's not going to be a NATO ally on my border. Right. Because I will have to amass troops. And that's what's going on. So that is what the market was playing with today. Looks like tensions have eased. We'll see what Biden says here in a minute. So one of the things we might do here at the stocks, you might watch the sell-off. Right. We'll be watching for that. I'll tell you what's not working today. Everything's working today except my calls, my energy calls. I thought we'd go one more day with some chaos in Ukraine and Russia. We did not, and so my energy calls are not printing today. We are down. In fact, one's down 40%. One, I've got to do something by Friday with it, and it's like down 20%. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but we'll find out. But that is exact Tom. I wish I looked like Tom Brady. Believe me, brother. What's up, man? Good to see you. Ray, you know one. Let's do it. We will start with Moderna. Is that what we're doing? Moderna. Now, again, the CEO has been selling a lot of stock. That's why it's kind of come down since December, right? It's definitely in a down channel pattern. It's at 151 today. I've got a line drawn here at 225. At 225, it's pretty set. Yeah, that's a good line. In fact, it's at 152. I just cannot, it would be tough to play this right now. Like right now, what's providing resistance is the 20-day, which is at 157, and then you're going to have the 50-day at 212. But again, guys, it was literally at 225 mid-January. So that's mRNA. That's not, it's just the 200-day is starting to turn over. When the 200-day is pointing down, that's a very, very bad thing and very, very bad stock for the most part. So I just think that we're done. I think they're done making these huge profits off of. Now, again, I'm just a price guy. Price is what pays, right? I'm just a TA. I'm in the trends of business. But from my perspective, I think that all the big profits that these producers of the vaccine, I just think those are probably long gone, right? Because who's going to take the fifth booster? No one is. So, all right, CHPT, little charge point. Let's do it. Looking at Okay, so it's got a reversal going on, which is good. It based at 1150. It's at 1518 right now. I like it at. I need to see a little bit more. I'd like to see it get to about that 18-ish mark, that 18-ish. At that point, that's a very key level. It's really about 1770, but let's just call it 18. That puts you above the 20-day, which you're above now, and the 50 day is going to come into play real quick. It's at 1518. It's at 1633 is where that 50-day lies. And so right at the 1770, 18-ish mark, that's where I'd probably start to get long, start to take larger bites. I think you could probably buy it here, but know that 50 days coming up, and it will absolutely bounce off of that. I think Biden just took it. So they were just going to, so from what the White House had said on Bloomberg is that this is not going to be a policy change. He's just going to explain what's kind of going on. So, which is kind of what I just did. So PayPal it is. What's up with the PayPal today? We got NVIDIA. Is NVIDIA's earnings in 2 days? I think that's what it is. I think AMD had theirs. All right, so clearly based out just it's a little bit up today. Man, I'm going to try to help you out here. It's at 115 right now. It's just going the wrong way. The 200 days coming down. Not a lot of momentum. The RSI has been under 30 since late January. So it's been literally 2.5 weeks. Just not in a good place, man. I think you might get it's at 114, and you're not going to like this. At 141, again, 141, this is the safe play, 141, big gap. I think you could probably get in there, and it'll probably run to 156. At that point, you got momentum too. Again, guys, PayPal's doing this. I like stocks doing this. Stocks doing this are mind-blowingly stressful. It will stress you out, especially if you're in like a biotech that's like $1.50. You can wake up the next day because biotechs are catalyst-driven. Probably the most catalyst-driven equity sector, and that's biotech, right? So if you're in a biotech at 150, you can wake up the next day and it's worth 50 cents. Why stress yourself out with stocks doing this? Buy stocks that are doing this that have relative strength in the market. Really appreciate it, guys. Going back up real quick. Airbnb, or is it ABNB? Yeah. What I thought it was. Yeah, so this is a good stock. It's actually it's just coming out of a key level. I think 176 is the key level. It's at 178 right now. Like to see, so it's gone through. I'd like to see some 2 daily green candles above the 176. That's called follow through. That's what we want to see on this chart. But the reversal came late January. Really like where it's gone, and it's gone there quick. It had a bad day last Friday, but that's really the worst day it's had since late January. So yeah, I like it above 176. Give me 2 green candles above 176. Bangers. There you go. All right. What's up? SBSW. What is that one? Not real sure what that is. SW, little Stillwater Limited, SBSW. Love it. So it's actually finishing right now. So it's at 1554 right now. It came off the bottom. It did a double bottom in December, and it just shot up. Nice. The volume's a little light though. No, it's not. It's got 5 minutes. I like it above. And it's pretty. I mean, this is real clear where you get long. 1601. It was just there the last 2 days, and today it took a tumble. Again, it's got to have the follow through. It does not have the follow through yet, but above 16, you're right there. It's at 1553. You might can nibble here, but understand that 16 is going to be a real issue to get through. It went through it on looks like on Friday, just flew through it. So, and then yesterday that was the the support, and then today it just broke support again. So, and it actually broke the lower uptrend trend line today. So watch out for that. But it's back above it now. Again, 16. You want to see the follow through. You're gonna hear that a lot. SoFi, excuse me. It's not the worst, but it's not great. It's just consolidating down there. Based out at 1058 to 1247. It's been a right around that 1250, well 12 to 13-ish mark since late January. So it's just consolidating down there. I'd really like to see it get above. If I'm gonna be honest with you and get above, I need it to be above 14. You're at 1245 right now. It needs to be above 14 before I get real long again. It's just consolidating. So what that means to me is once it breaks through that 14, which is right where the 50-day sits too. Once it breaks through that, watch out. That thing could absolutely run. Now it's got a lot of overhead supply, then consolidating. So I really believe once it breaks to 14, it actually might go. The next level of interest there is real clear too, 1750-ish. It's really 1760, but that'll get you above the 200-day bull bear pivot too. So those are your two lines of resistance. If I was going to jump out of it, probably be about 1120-ish if I had to tell you where support was, right? There is a down support trend line there, but that's about 1180-ish. So there you go. That's SoFi. Are you Mormon? No, I'm not Mormon. That's a very odd question. Yes, KABL. KBL it is. Oh, got a little reversal of fortune here. Nice since 1st of February. This is not the worst stock. The relative strength is phenomenal. Up 83. It's been above 70 since the 1st of February. Wow, this thing's made a huge. What is this, tobacco? Yeah, tobacco. You know what? I was reading a tobacco article today, and it didn't mention the KVL, but gosh, this is not saying it's awesome yet, but I think you can start taking some chunks here. There's a big gap where it's at too, so it should move even faster. I think this thing, it's at 296 right now. It can easily move to 450 pretty quickly. So I think you can take some bites here, but understand at that 450 mark, it's probably going to bounce off of that. But I don't see anything stopping it right now. I really don't. And all the supply is back in September, right? So a lot of that's gone, right? And so it just it just consolidated for so long. And really the last 2 weeks, congratulations, man. But it's at 295, 450 is where I'd really be looking for it. Hey, I might want to take some profits there because it might pop down. So it might hit that resistance and pop down. So watch yourself there. That's a really good stock. That's a very good turnaround stock. I'm not a big tobacco guy. I don't know a lot about that whole sector. Back in the 80s and 90s, it was the sector from what I read. Brother, what's up, man? Muscle man, I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Good to see you again, bro. It's been a while. It's been a minute, right? It's in crypto, Tonic, yeah. Let's look at Tonic. We look at Tonic in crypto. Little Tonic. Now, I don't own Tonic. Tectonic is what you're looking at. It's a decent day. It actually peaked midday. Let's see what we're hitting here. All right, so it's about 2 months old, three months old. So as long as it stays above the is that 5012? As long as it stays above that, I think you can stay long. It hit that back on the 28th of December. So as long as it stays above that, but it did peak out in February 8th, and it's just gone down since then, just making lower lows. So I think here, the support for you is that 1-2 mark. I think you could stay long here, but it's pointing down. That's the problem. So I'd like to see it get above the 1-4 mark. You're at 1-3. You're almost there. In fact, it's just doing this. It's just kind of cascading down. It needs to just hit the bottom and turn up. And I don't see that yet, right? So that's the problem that I see. But I know nothing about what is going on, what the catalyst is. It says Crypto.com is promoting Tonic and VBS purchase with guaranteed prize giveaway. So that may be what pumped it today for a little bit at least. I'm not sure. So, but I appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, I don't know anything about it though, right? So, if you would like to tell me what's about, but it's tectonic finance. Is this the tectonic shift in lending and borrowing? Yeah. So don't know anything about it. It needs to start to move to the upside. It's up 1%, up 1% today. Bitcoin's up 4%, right? It needs to move with Bitcoin at least, right? Ethereum's up 7%, right? BNB's up 7%, right? So you've got some really power players. Terra's up 5%, AVAX up 12%, Polkadot up 7%, Matic up 10%. I mean, you just got some really good. The ones that are moving today are the ones that are. Link is finally making a move up 10%. So good to see those. Good to see those cryptos getting a bid, right? Because we did money flows today. In fact, let me go to really quick while y'all load up here. Let me go to the money flows. Where is the money flowing in the last 3 days? This is key. I actually pay for this. It's cryptometer.io. You can go look at the 1 day, but the 3 day is what counts, and that's why you got to pay the $15. All right. So here's what's moving. So from USD, Bitcoin got 1.8 billion in the last three days. Ethereum's got 3.75 billion, right? Shiba's got 800 million. Check this out. Solana's got 500 million flowing to it. And what does Doge have? Doge has almost 500 million flowing to it too. So the problem is they're deflationary. If they weren't, Link's got about 160. XRP's got 170 million flowing to it. What's some other big ones? Solana, 500 million. It's really it. But a lot of Link's got 163 million flowing to it. So those are where the money flows are at. Understand that and make sure you can use those. Those are key. In fact, I just did a 15-minute, because I try to keep it under 50. I really try to keep it under 12. YouTube video on the money flows, what's pumping, and what are the catalysts behind it. There's some huge catalysts. It's not moving today, but Cardano's got some huge catalysts behind it. Big time hacker rewards. They're doing more transactions than Ethereum now. What else? There's a lot of stuff going on in the Cardano, and it's not like I'm a huge fan. I do have a bag of it, but I'm not like a huge fan. So Crow misleads a lot of people, and I don't get it. Like, 'cause I get the Crow credit card, I get the mid tier, and it's a prepaid card. Like, did I miss that? So apparently I did. So Roblox it is. Let's load that up real quick. RBLX it is, and so I've got a line here. It's really the baseline where I jump out, but now it's turned into resistance, and that line is at 7. Let me make sure I'm around this line. It's 70-ish, right? You're at 72.37. I think you can nibble here. The key level for me, it would be about 90, right? Because that puts you above. So right now, what is your support right now is your 20-day, right? Your 200-day and your 50-day are about 86, and you really want to be above like 90. I know it seems like a long way away. It was just there mid-January, so it was not too long ago. It's kind of consolidating right there. It's moving up, but it's just slightly. So there is some consolidation there. I do like the relative strength is still under 50, but it is going up though. So that's key. But you got to stay above. I'd like to see it. So above that 70, it needs 2 green daily candles above it for the follow through. That's key. That's key. But other than that, that's not the worst stock play right now. And if you can get that 90, again, not too far away, then you can start popping that bad boy, smashing it some. So FBRX it is. BRX, okay, so this is a biotech. So this is one of the ones. Now I get that it's just going flat now, but one day you can wait. Now you're going to know more about this. Probably you're asking me about this because you know a catalyst is coming, whether that is an FDA approval, FDUFA date, phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3. I don't know. right? But you probably know more about this stock than I do through subreddits, through Discord. I get it. To me, I can't play it. I'm not, look, I look at trends and prices. All that matters, it's just fallen from $5 in September down to 145. But you know more about this stock than me, so there is. Although I will say this, insiders have been selling, so watch yourself there. But it is up today, so congrats there. It has many. Glad to hear that. Yeah, man, it's good. So I got back on here. I got a new phone. So the phone was the problem. I had that old phone, right, that I was doing lives with. I got the 13 Pro, like the high end, like $1,500. I buy a freaking laptop. But anyway, point is, thing is just unbelievable. So unbelievable. So what technicals do you like for trade? All right. So the technicals that I like, I think in today's market, it's more for the intraday trader or the day trader, if you would. My point to you would be this: I don't do that stuff, right? I do support. I do 20-day, 50-day relative strength, 200-day bull bear pivot, and just dailies. I look at the dailies. I look at the long-term trends, right? So for me, I'm more of a swing guy now. I really don't trade that much. If I am going to swing, it's probably going to be calls now. So I just don't have the time for it, but I do like to jump on here, see what's going on in the market, because this is what I used to do for a very, very long time. And now that crypto has gotten so big in my life, starting really 2017 when it started to really pump up, that's just part of my life now. So that I do like the is it the weighted VWAP? So that there's that one. You can look at the Bollinger Bands. I think those are sometimes misleading. You can look at Super Trend, right? So again, that's all on TradingView. What I use, I've got that, but I use FinViz Elite, right? Because when I draw a line, it stays there. Not that TradingView doesn't, but it's much more clean for me. All right, there you go. Appreciate it, man. You are the man, brother. I appreciate you. Are you gonna say I am a Sag? What's up, man? But actually, I'm on the border show. I'm on the border. I won't tell you about my birthday date, but yeah, I'm like literally on the border. Yes, I am. I'm very much on that. So on some, I'm a Scorpio. On some, I am a Sag. Thoughts on Gala? Just saw a chart on Coin Market Cap. Gala is the number one trending coin. It has been for the last 3 days. In fact, I put it up in my. I thought I did. I thought I put it up in my Discord, and it's up 14% today. So congratulations on that, Gala. I think I looked at it yesterday. I'm pretty sure you're just staying long there, but I can look at it really quickly. If I could spell Gala for the Gala Games, yeah, it's up today too. It's up a big. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, I mean clearly just stay long here. I think you stay long above that 28 level. You're at 33. I'd like to see it get next level 38, and you really want to get long at that 46 level. So, but I mean, I think you can buy it here. I just know you're probably going to get turned back at that 38 when you're at 33 right now, 33.96, really 34. So that 38 level, but I think you can nibble if not buy it here. But it gets above the 38, you might start to smashing that bad boy some. So there you go. Tesla's going down to 675. Let's see what Tesla's doing today. I saw where Musk actually donated $5 billion of Tesla stock. That's kind of cool. So I'm not saying it's not, but it's consolidating right now, right at the 900 mark. That to me is that's the major support level, is the 900 level. If it defeats that, could it go to? I would say it's still got to go through 765 and 731. you're saying 690. Yeah, I see where you're getting that from. But to me, it's got a few levels to go through. But the 900 level here is clear. It's consolidating right along that line. Right now, it's at 919. If you're going to go long, it's 1100. I believe it's 1100, right? Yeah, 1100, 1110 ish, if you would. But that's Tesla. It's consolidating. So, and what's providing lower support that it's hit probably 2, 3, 4 times now is there's a lower upper trend line that's providing support there as well. So there you go. That's how I see Tesla. Could it go down? Absolutely. Well, you know, the YouTube is in my link. It's Southside Crypto is what it's called though. So, but that shorten the deer. What's up, dude? They have, man, that's tough to short deer right here, man. It's at literally almost all-time highs. So again, all-time highs beget all-time highs, especially if the stock is within 5% of its all-time high, and you're at 392. The all-time high seems to be 399. I'm pretty sure that that's within 5%. I don't know if I'd be doing puts. You may know something that I don't, but clearly I would not be shorting just off of the chart. I mean, it's good. It's really good. Now, I'd like to see some follow through. It needs some follow through above that 390. It looks like it got it, but then it just went. It didn't actually get it. It's 3 red candles. It needs 2 green daily candles. So would I be short? Would I be shorting here? Again, not financial advice. None of this is. But to me, just looking at the chart and in the trend business and not married to the stock, I'm not shorting it. I'm not. I'm probably still long here. I'm probably long up until 380. At that point, I might decide on jumping out. I don't know when you got in. I will say this though, that if it does drop a lot here, it's from 387 to that 379 mark. It could drop fairly quickly. But that 390 is providing some really good support though. Really good support. And it looks like it's kind of consolidating there. It's just been 4 days, right? But it's not a huge consolidation, but it is there. So, but you may know more about. I think the earnings are coming out. I don't know when, but I think they're upcoming. What do you think about when? When? I think it's done a reversal since December, 1st of December, and it's in an uptrend. I mean, it's beat the 50, the 20, the trend lines it's beat today. It's at 96.36. Here you go. This is, I mean, I think you can nibble here, but understand there is a serious, got a line drawn right here. I've got a line at 90 and I've got a line and you're not 99.20, right? That is the key level, and that's where the 200-day also lies. So it's going to bounce off of that. So understand that it will bounce off of that. So you're at 96. I think you can nibble here, but again, I like to get above the 100 level. Let's just call it 101. At that point, man, you can go big. You could probably open it up to some nice munching. So there you go. Appreciate the follows, guys. Awesome. Earnings after hours makes sense. There you go. DraftKings on Friday. So, man, let's just hope this is the year. I thought last year would be for like DraftKings and Penn. I really did. I thought the gambling stocks would really start to move. Now it looks like they're still down for the year, but they based out in mid-January. It's coming off that. I can't tell you. I think I would nibble at 23.66 right now. I think I might nibble because they'll get you above the 50-day and the there's some resistance here at 27.60. 27.60-ish. Above that, I start to nibble, and then I've got a line here. It's cleared at $40. $40 will I get real long in that. Real bucks. It looks like the overhead supply is gone, but you still got a lot of supply to chew through, right? It's just not recent supply. So understand that. But I think again, nibble at the 27.6. Not bounce back, just what I do. And then at 40, smash it, baby. There you go. What do you think of Box going to 30 Box? Let's see if it can get there. I haven't looked at Box in a while. Oh yeah, it can definitely get there. So it's within its 5% of the all-time high. All-time high that I've got is 28.11. It's at 27.21. Can it get to 30? Depends on your time frame. It definitely bounced off the lower upper trend line at 24. It's at 27.21. Looks like again. It's defeated. It needed to defeat that 27.10 mark. It's done that. It's at 27.22. I'd like to see some follow through. It seems to be, but if you're going to do options with it though, I'd push those options out for it to get there though, because it seems like it's not moving much. Like if if we're going back to September, it was at 26. So it's kind of going like this, right? But it's slightly going up, higher highs, higher lows, right? But the problem is, it's right around that 26 level. It's really got to take out that 27 level and really follow through. And then at that point, could you nibble here? Absolutely, right? It's above it now, but gosh, it just hadn't moved much. But it's within 5% is all-time high though. So if I was going to say 30, I would put that 3 months out. I'm not kidding you. So if you're doing a call, 3 months out. So there you go. To be safe. What do you think about the Spell token? I actually like Spell a lot. Don't know much about it. I don't hold Spell. I've heard good things about it. I tell you who does hold Spell. Crypto hedge funds. So like the number 10. Number 10 token that they're bullish on. Again, I don't know why. Maybe they already got out. So here's what I got. Going back to August, you want to be above that 0.041. Where are you at now? 0.061 swipe. All right. So where would I get long? It's pretty clear where you get long in this. At 0.0081. So you're not too far from that. You were just there mid-January. You were just there. So that's the point that I'd probably get long. Here it's probably a hold. I just heard some really good things about Spell. So do I know what it does and kind of go in depth? No. So, but that's what I do. Come back and visit me when it's above that, that 0.081, and then really 0.097. You get there, you'll be looking very, very good. So there you go. Thank you, appreciate it. Awesome. KNC, let's do this. Little KNC action. That's Kyber, right? Did I not spell it right? Okay, yeah. It's Kyber. They're on V2, by the way. I got screwed when I was doing something with a wallet a couple weeks back. All right. So, liking where it's going. Oh, yeah. So, on the trailing 12 month, it looks really good. Yeah, dude, you stay long here. I stay long above $1.79. It's at 216. This is a bangers, baby. That's a very good. This is another hedge fund stock, hedge fund crypto, by the way. So just letting you know, that's really, really cool. I did not know that chart looked that good. And the 3 month looks phenomenal. So congratulations, Kyber. I did not know it was that strong. So would they get a CEX listing or a DEX? Nice. That's KNC. Nice. Good call there. What Bolivian marching that Bolivian? It's funny. Airbnb. We'll do Airbnb one more time. Damn it. Airbnb, and then I'll give you some. Yeah. So Airbnb above 176, 177. You stay long. It's at 180 right now. It's up 6%. I'd like to see some follow through. It's here. It's broken through. It needs some follow through. 2 two daily green candles above the 176, and I think like even right here, I think you can nibble. It did a very good reversal since late January, and we are back where we were basically Jan 1 or Jan 3 of this year. So congratulations. That is a trade that's very much working, and the relative strength at 64. We really can't beat that right now. So congratulations. That's where I would be. So KNC is from a momentum and from a TA perspective. KNC is a good coin, right? Again, I don't know anything about the coin. I know that a lot of hedge funds hold that coin because you can look that up on Coin Market Cap. I've got a video on that. You might look back at that. I may have taken that private, but KNC is the coin. XLM, I've got a huge bag of it. It just has really never done anything for me. I've got it back in 2016 or 2017, one of the two, and just been holding it, man, and just waiting for it to bust out to like, I don't know, 90 cents. Here, let me get it. XL Limit is a little stellar. Yeah, it's just this year. So it's gone to 70 before last March. I think that's the all-time high. Let me look. No, the all-time high is 90, but see, I should have sold it hit 70. I don't know why I did not. So let's see where we are in the cycle. I really like it. You've got to get above. Needs to get back above some serious. I mean, I like to see it above 42. It's at 21. It really needs some help, right? It's at 21. It needs to get to 42 cents, right? At that point, I'll be looking. It's like I've got it at a very obscenely low, right? So it's not hurting me much. Clearly, I like to get back to 70. It's just not there. So that's the level that I would try to get back to. It's up for today. Again, it's not keeping up with the Joneses, if you would. It's not keeping up with Ethereum or Bitcoin today. Well, I guess Bitcoin it is. So, but anyway, there you go. That's stellar. Tesla, guys, look at IWM. That's the Russell 2000 at 210. It's at 206. At 210, I think you can start getting long, smaller stocks. TECN, right? TESN, sorry. TESN. And is that what I think it is? Where's my TESN? Do it again on the KRX. What is that? All right, so let me normalize here. So KRW, I'm not even sure what this is. So, but I'll give you what I got. It's not in a bad place right now, actually. Let's get it in. All right. So, tell you where you jump out at though. 43.50, whatever KRW is, and pretty clear where you get long too. Right at that 51.55 ish. There you go. Don't know anything about it. Don't even know what the hell it is. Relative strength is pointed down though, and under 50. So watch yourself there. So and the technicals on TradingView say strong sell, not just a sell, but a strong sell. So watch yourself there. FLAN. Let's see what that is. Little flan. No, FLAM. Let me do that again. You guys are giving me something. FLAN. I don't have that on crypto or anything else. I've got Flanagan's. So that's BDL. So there you go. AMC. You've got AMZ. What is AMZ? I'll look at that really quick. All right, so there's Amazon, or you want AMC. I think AMC, this has always been, it is off its lows for the year, which is nice. It's based out of like 1380-ish, where it based it's at 1948. it needs to really move. Like I want to support the apes, but I'm going to be real honest with you. It needs to reattain, at least get to 21, and then really what you got to reattain is that 30, 11, right and left. All right, so what else? I'm going to do a few more here, guys, and then I've got to burn. I've got my other businesses are something's going on. MVRS. Let me look. MVRS. And that's Meta Platforms. I don't have that. Here, let me look in MVRS. Meta MVRS, is that what you're looking for? There's not a lot. So just so you know, there's not a lot of volume. That's bad. If you're looking at Meta MVRS, that's horrible. Yeah, that's not one you want to, like, I couldn't even, not financial advice, man, but this is not one you want to be in. I don't know anything about it, but just looking at what's the whole thing? So the year, what's the 3 month? So it's just been out a couple days. Yeah, you like there's some like at 5061 you might start to nibble there, but that's all I can say. There's not a lot of data out there, just a couple days. So FLMN, there you go. FLMN. All right, Falcon Minerals. That's on the Nasdaq. Let me go there. FLMN. Falcon Minerals. Oh yeah, I love the stock. It's at 548. It had a bad day yesterday. Huge bad day. It's having it's an unchanged day today, basically, but it did move some. As long as you're above that 530 mark, you're going to be good. But where it bounced off yesterday and the day before, there's an upper lower trend line that it bounced off on Friday and then Monday as well. The wicks went through, but it finished below that. That sits at, if you're ready for this, it needs to defeat 581. 581-ish is where it needs to, but I'd like to see it go through it and some follow through. So that is the FLMN. Again, I love the energy sector. Crude needs to be, I believe it's 86. It needs to be above 86. We'll see what tomorrow brings. So, all right, couple more. Nope, that's it. All right, appreciate you guys. Hey, if you guys would give me a follow, I'd jump on here. I usually go longer. Today I could not, but I usually go here between 2 and 2:30. I go live on TikTok. We do TA, just what we're doing here. Crypto, we talk about a lot of things. I'll tell you what Bloomberg has told me. I'll tell you about the catalysts in crypto that I'm seeing. The key levels that you need to know in Bitcoin, and Ethereum that literally lead the crypto ecosystem for 44.5. We got to defeat that, right? That's Bitcoin, right? Ethereum 32 and then 36. 36 things starts to really clear up. 3,900 is the big key level in Ethereum. So if Bitcoin can punch through that 44.5, look out for 50, 53, and that's a key level. If we get to 53, that would be a very key level. I would tell you at that point, I would think that we're back in a bull market instead of this little chop going back and forth. So those are their key levels. Some of the stocks that I still like: ABBV. I like VRTX. I like MCK. I like. So I like the energy stocks, but I like CVS, CVX, DBN, MRO. So those are the ones that I like right now. It's subject to change. Also like MOO, MOO. That's an ETF. You'll see. So with that being said, also really quick, the Fed has 8 more meetings this year. The next meeting I checked into it's on March 16th. So March 16th might be a day you might want to be in some cash. So that's all I'm saying. With that being said, guys, Watch your six, go hard in the paint, and we will see you tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Thanks. Peace.